And welcome to this GIS report brought to you by the Department of Information and Public Relations in an effort to keep you fully informed and abreast of government initiatives, events, and programs. I am your host today, Colleen Penn, and I'm happy you're able to join us. Our topics for discussion will be the BVI Restaurant Week and the Anegada Lobster Festival, two culinary events which serve to entice visitors and locals on our shores. BVI Restaurant Week is a culinary event that was created by the BVI Tourist Board to highlight the local restaurants throughout the territory. This event serves as an added asset to the BVI's culinary tourism product by providing a platform to showcase the island's local and international cuisine, as well as creating an additional attraction for foodies and food lovers worldwide. The Anegada Lobster Festival is a two-day culinary event held on the shores of Anegada on November 30th and December 1st. It was created to entice visitors, new travelers, and the niche market of food connoisseurs to the shores of the British Virgin Islands to experience our versatile tourism product. To speak to us more on these subjects, I have as my guest from the British Virgin Islands Tourist Board, Ms. Meslyn Allen, the events coordinator, and Mrs. Kalitha Henry, the public relations coordinator. Ladies, welcome, and thank you for taking the time to join me today.
Thank you for having us.
Now, Ms. Allen, let me start with you as the events coordinator. BVI Restaurant Week, the Anegada Lobster Fest. Tell our listeners a bit about them.
Well, I'll give you a brief about the BVI Restaurant Week, but we'll have Kalitha tell you a little bit more about the Anegada Lobster Festival.
Certainly.
As you mentioned, the two events are culinary events brought about to draw tourists and locals to our niche islands, to our restaurants throughout the territory. Restaurant Week is in its second year, and this year is so much more to look forward to because we have, added events such as, we have the celebrity chef. This year we're having the Taste of the BVI event on both Tortola and Virgin Gorda, and we have a lot more restaurants to dine at this year. So it should be an exciting event, and you get to dine at all the restaurants that are participating for a minimum or a fraction of the cost.
Great. And as it relates to Anegada Lobster Festival, Ms. Henry, tell us about that.
We're very excited this year because it's the inaugural event for Anegada Lobster Festival. It will be 2 days, as you stated, 30th November, Saturday, and Sunday, December 1st. It will include a sunset party, and it's treated kind of like a lobster hunt, adventure hunt. And I'll explain a little bit more about how that will work in a few. But we're very excited, and it's an opportunity to bring our local community, our international visitors to the shores of Anegada to experience the island, the culture, and the delicious spiny lobster that can only be found in the BVI.
Ms. Allen, let's talk to you a bit more now about the Restaurant Week activities to be held in November. It's broken down into four main components. Tell us about those.
Restaurant Week will be held from November 22nd to December 1st. It runs into Anegada Lobster Festival, so you'll be able to experience Anegada Lobster Festival and also your choice of Restaurant Week dining as well. It has four components. We have the Celebrity Chef Dinner that will be held on the 24th, the Sunday. We have the
24th where? On Tortola and Virgin Gorda?
It will be held in Virgin Gorda. We're going to bring some more information about the event a bit later, but for right now, we'll be having it in Virgin Gorda, and it will be featuring our celebrity chef, Chef Federer, along with our junior chef, which will be Eric Flax Clark. We would have also the Taste of the BVI events in Tortola at the Noel Lloyd Park on the 22nd, the Friday. And we'll be having one in Virgin Gorda as well on Saturday the 23rd.
So the Taste of the BVI event, tell us about those. For those events, it's at the Noel Lloyd Positive Action Movement Park. It's all day?
The event, it will be from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Noah Lloyd Park on the Friday. We'll have the restaurants who will be participating in Restaurant Week at the park, giving out free samples of what to expect during Restaurant Week. We'll also have a BVI-style cook-off with the celebrity chef going up against some of our local chefs. We'll have live entertainment and wine pairings.
All of this will be happening at the park on that day. How many restaurants will be participating?
So far in Restaurant Week, we have about 42.
42 restaurants?
42 restaurants participating.
Can I even ask how many restaurants are there in the BVI? Do you have that figure? I know it might...
It's pretty close to that number. We're expecting more to come on board a little later as well. So there'll be quite some offerings at, throughout the territory. We have Virgin Gorda, we have Anegada, we have Just Van Dyke, and Tortola. Everyone is on board for Restaurant Week. Everyone is excited and coming up with, new and unique menus for Restaurant Week.
That's brilliant. Ms. Henry, let me bring you in there. When you hear so many restaurants are participating with the BVI Tourist Board to hold this event, how does that make you feel?
Very excited, very. I can't think of a better way to experience dining than being able to go to up to 6 or 7 different islands within one location. Not many destinations can boast that, and we really truly have that special component that will make BVI Restaurant Week stand out above all others.
And this speaks more about the collaboration with the Tourist Board and our local restaurants as well, that how they're able to come on board, be participative, create menus, you said.
Yes.
You say they're creating specific menus just for this week.
Yes.
They're excited as well.
We are challenging our restaurants to come up with unique and exciting menus for people to dine at their restaurants. So it should be something, spectacular. People should definitely look forward to some of the great food that we'll be offering. And of course, you get a chance to sample some of these food at our Taste of the BVI event in the Noah Lloyd Park in Tortola and on Virgin Gorda in the Marina. So you have a choice to sample, you have a choice to lock in your reservations, you have a choice to taste some of our wine pairings, or some of our sponsors will come on board and offer wines as well. So it's a free day, you have tons of food, you get to make up your mind as to where you want to dine, and it just should be a fantastic event. Brilliant. As well as we have razor blades that will be in the park as well.
Brilliant, brilliant.
May I just add that this is really an opportunity for everyone in the territory to experience these restaurants. There's no other time during the year where you can really dine at such low fixed rates, discounted rates.
Also, there are specials as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner, the restaurants that are participating have come on board to offer special rates for dining. Some people normally may feel like they would like to, dine at one restaurant and they think, oh, that was a little bit out of my price range. This is the time where it's in everyone's price range. They can't afford it. They can't afford to dine somewhere special for breakfast, island hop to another location for lunch, island hop to a third location for dinner. All in one day if they so choose.
In one day if they'll choose. If not, they have a whole week.
That's right. Absolutely. That's right.
To do that. That sounds fabulous. I'm so glad to see this is happening in the territory, and the public is invited to participate and be a part of this.
And I just wanted to highlight some of the prices so that people can know, how affordable it is to dine, as well as correct one of my earlier statements. It's actually going to be Lashing Dogs in the park performing for us and providing entertainment. So our prices to be expected during Restaurant Week is dinner prices would be between $20 and $45. And
for dinner?
Yes. This includes a complimentary drink. And they would have 3 to 6 course meals or a sampler meal, which means you taste everything that they have on their menu. And we have lunch. Lunch is between $10 and $15, and breakfast is between $6 and $9. And all of these menus come with a complimentary drink.
So we can dine and feast like kings and queens.
Absolutely.
That's right. That's right. Eat till your belly's completely full.
Don't worry about the cost. The cost is specifically reduced for this. Excellent. Now, you mentioned those 2 main components of Restaurant Week, the celebrity chef dinner, the cook-off, and the tasting that will be held at both Noah Lloyd Park and in Virgin Gorda. Then there were 2 other things?
Well, the Taste of the BVI in Tortola is one.
Okay.
The Taste of the BVI in Virgin Gorda is the other one.
Okay.
The Celebrity Chef Dinner is the 3rd component. And of course, the last component is actually when you go out during the week and you dine at the restaurant of your choice.
And for those who may have missed the beginning portion, what is that week again? When is that week?
It's November 22nd to December 1st.
brilliant. Now let's talk a bit more about the Anegada Lobster Fest.
Yes.
Ms. Henry, tell us about this Anegada Lobster Fest.
Okay, well, to start, as I said, it will be taking place Saturday, November 30th and Sunday, December 1st. The premise behind this event is to get everybody on Anegada. We want people from Virgin Gorda, Yas Van Dyke, Puerto Rico. We have people coming from St. John and St. Thomas to really experience what it's like to dine on this succulent, spiny lobster. It can't be found anywhere outside of the Caribbean because in North America, everyone's accustomed to the New England lobster, which has a completely different taste. As we know, many of our local community have not ventured to Anegada. So this is a huge incentive to draw them to the shores. There are many transportation options. We have round-trip airfare for $99 on VI Airlink for those who want to fly directly from Beef Island to Anegada. Then we have, then we have Roadtown Fast Ferry and Smith's Ferry operating a boat Saturday from 10, leaving Tortola at 10. It stops in Virgin Gorda, leaves at 10:30, and goes straight to Anegada, returns at 10 p.m. that night. On Sunday, we have another boat going, same schedule, except it returns Sunday night at 9 p.m. We also have a boat, Speedy's is running a boat. For those who want to come back a little earlier, I believe that boat's coming back at 6 o'clock p.m. on Sunday, Sunday only. And then Inter-Island Ferry is running from St. Thomas to St. John and straight down to bring our USVI crowd. Once they're there, it's like I said, it's treated like an adventure because we want people to experience the entire island. We don't want people to buckle up at one location.
So we're not just going to come and sit at one spot and eat our tummies full?
Absolutely not. You're going to see the entire island.
We're going to see Anegada.
That's right.
Okay, I've been there a couple of times. It's a beautiful island.
It's gorgeous. The oceans are spectacular. The beaches are phenomenal. And when they get there, they're not going to want to come back immediately because you have the option of hopping into a safari, renting a rental car or a scooter for the more adventurous who want to just chart their own course around the island. But the idea is to get you around. There are eight restaurants participating, 4 in the interior part of the island and 4 on that strip near the dock where you come in by boat. Each restaurant will serve a plate of lobster samplers, 3 lobster samplers, between $10 and $12 at each location. So if you stop at the first restaurant of your choice and you say, you know what, I like the vibe here, I like the drinks, I like the ambiance, I'm gonna stay for, get to know the place a little bit, half hour, an hour. That's what we want, that's what we're expecting. So people can take their time, but we're encouraging everyone to at least visit 5 restaurants between the 2 days, at least. Because at each restaurant you'll collect like a Mardi Gras kind of beaded necklace. Mm-hmm. And when you return to the port of entry, you check in with the tourist board. We'll have our staff there to meet and greet you. And then you'll get a little special presentation for having gone to all of those 5 restaurants. But the idea is to really eat, relax, explore. When you come back to that port of entry, there's going to be a sunset party along the beach. We'll have tiki torches, and all of the restaurants are going to have their source of entertainment, DJs, bands. We really want them to run with this and really embrace it, which a lot of them have come on board to do.
I am so pleased to hear all this. It really shows a very collaborative approach between the private businesses and the government sector as how they would like to help. This is boosting our economy, this is boosting our tourism product, this is offering things to our locals and the visitors at reasonable prices. This is creating events. This is allowing so much interaction, just getting to know the islands better. And I think it'll be great, and everyone should take advantage of these opportunities. So you said the Anegada Lobster Festival has our spiny lobsters, succulent, I'm sure.
That's right. And they will be served many different ways. We have one restaurant who's serving it like a ceviche. We have somebody else doing like a gazpacho with their lobster. We have someone else doing it grilled with butter and lime. Each restaurant is creating 3 completely different samples. And if you come to Anegada that day, you're not going to want to stop sampling. You're going to want to continue to go around.
You're going to go to all 8 restaurants.
And I must highlight, because we have many people who don't care for lobster. We have people who are allergic to lobster. We have people who, for religious reasons, stay away from lobster and shellfish. So the restaurants will also be serving their menus, and as Meslin pointed out, they'll still have their menus for Restaurant Week. So it's really, everybody is welcome. Children, adults, families, friends, couples, honeymooners, everyone.
This is a win-win.
It's a win-win.
Brilliant.
I mean, where else can you get Restaurant Week and Lobster Fest all in one at the same time? Nowhere.
Nowhere. So we really want our public to participate in these events, to see our islands, to taste our islands.
Right.
And then the word can spread. Our culinary appetite here in the BVI, our palate will be enriched.
We want to put the British Virgin Islands on the culinary map globally. So people, when they hear the British Virgin Islands, they know they can come here and have a great dining experience.
Fine dining at its best.
At its best.
Right here. So before we close today's interview, are there any final words you'd like to leave with the audience as relates to Anegada Lobster Fest and BVI Restaurant Week? I know, Ms. Henry, you spoke the most as relates to Anegada Lobster Fest, but you can speak about both activities if you so wish.
I would really like to emphasize how important this is. It was created for our local community. We really want them to enjoy their home, enjoy the BVI. This is the Nature's Little Secrets is a treasure. And we have people who come from all over the world. People travel the world just to eat. And we really want them to come here, and we want our local community to embrace all the experiences that are developed. Along with the tourists who are coming in, it's their opportunity to shine, make the community shine, make the destination shine. So I really, really hope, the Tourist Board really hopes that everyone participates. It's going to be a phenomenal 2 events.
And I also wanted to highlight our partners. As you mentioned, we have, a lot of partners working with us for both events. We have the restaurants, as you guys know, and we have Rotown Wholesale, Super Value. We have New Horizon that will also be offering special fares, $18 round trip going to Just Van Dyke for persons who want to dine during Restaurant Week. And as Kalita mentioned, we have Rotown Fast Ferry and Smith's Ferry as well. So we have a lot of people partner with us, and Speedies as well, offering special discount, offering special fares, making this 10-day event, both events, be spectacular and something to experience for everyone.
Brilliant. So your final words to our public.
We are asking everyone as much as possible as it relates to Restaurant Week and Anegada Lobster Fest to call ahead of time to make sure you reserve your spot to dine during Restaurant Week and for Anegada Lobster Festival as well. And also to call the ferries. We want to make sure that you make it, and we want to make sure that you experience this trip. So we want you to call ahead and make your reservations as much as possible.
May I add something?
Sure, go ahead.
I also want to emphasize reservations are not needed for Anegada Lobster Festival. All you need is to show up. And what we want you to do is start buying your ticket, calling to see if you would like to spend the night on Anegada, to book your room. There are charter boats that have offered discounts as well if you want to take the boat down and spend the weekend. Now is the time to start buying your ticket, but reservations are not needed. But you can still purchase your airfare or your ferry ticket now.
Thank you so much, Ms. Henry, for that. And Ms. Allen, for sharing with our audience today these 2 important culinary events to be held here in the territory. This will help boost our tourism product. This will help enlarge the palate of our locals and our visitors alike and put us in this territory on the culinary map. Thank you so much for being my guest and for sharing this with us. And I hope it's a resounding success, both events.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you for joining us on today's program where we spoke about the BVI Restaurant Week and the Anegada Lobster Festival. I hope to see you there as we help to promote the tourism product and put the BVI on the culinary map. For this program, I've been your host, Information Officer Colleen Penn.